everyone, it's Katrine and we're just leaving James Price Point today. Had a beautiful night here last night, so now we're just travelling along here, just doing a bit of drone footage, which is always so much fun. But it's good when you get the final thing. So Paul's just going to do a little turnaround. So we've done some of our drone footage. There's a little turning bay, or what we're calling a turning bay. So just want to see how he manoeuvres this. So it is pretty tricky with the bands and in the sand and everything, but having the Nova Vita, having the off-road suspension and everything, and also with the car, it makes it look pretty easy. So like he's doing. So now we've got Claire doing the same little turn in the Nova Family Escape, also with the Z series this one's got. So it's got the independent suspension and the Prado's all sweet as well. So she's going to make it look really easy. I better get out of her way though. No, too easy. We have arrived at Pender Bay, so yay! Just did a little stop off. Where were we just saying, babe? The cafe, Middle Lagoon. There's a little cafe, a couple of k's past Pender Bay Escape. Yeah, worth a little drive in. It's really nice little cafe, and road not too good though, getting in there, must be honest. But worth a little drive in for a nice little. What do we have? Cheeseburgers were good, toasted sandwich. I had the egg and bacon, or bacon and egg, the way you call it, sandwich, beautiful. So that was nice. But now we're driving into Pender Bay for our 2-night stay here.
So everyone, this is Pender Bay. We have Claire and Anthony over here beside us, and this is us. It's a really cool spot. We're very happy with where we are. Took a bit to get in here. Had everyone watching. They didn't believe I could do it. Got it in between this tree here and that tree there. So we're going to put our awning out, but the shade's over here in the afternoon, so we don't need our awning out. So it's really cool. We're going to go for a bit of a wander later, have a look around at the other campsites, and pick one out for next time. This one's it is a bit small. We are sort of sticking out. I'll take you around here. So as you can see, there's not much room for other people to get through, but I moved it over far enough. So here's Claire. She's out, drink in hand, trying to hide behind the bushes. She's had that drink in her hand since 10 o'clock this morning. The glass is never empty. So lucky the girls drink the same alcohol, then they can share it between each other. So we're going to go for a bit of a walk later on to the point over there.
Today?
For the camera, we're doing it today. Yes. And I'll just edit it in later when the fish out on the point there. Only got one. It was only a small one. A quick release, fell off at my feet. But at least it was something. And now we've just had a swim on the beach, and we'll go back up and have some lunch shortly. Someone's relaxing there on the beach. Katrine's there enjoying herself. Dug a little hole. So this is just fantastic. So we've decided to go for a walk along this rock ledge here. See how far we can get out. But yeah, just all the different colours in this rock here, where it's been, the tides come up and it's all wet. I walked along the rocks yesterday. There was all tunnels where the water was going into. We'll see if we can get round to those. There we go. How about that for a view? That's actually pretty cool with the rocks and everything here. Little tunnels over here from the water. So now we're going to have a look at them from up top. Now the tide's gone down a little bit more. Here's another little angle, little tunnel there going out to the ocean. The water just comes through, flushes up in here. Anyways. Just found a little bit of coral here.
A little bit.
A little bit of coral. And it's in the shape of a, almost
Similar.
Like a heart shape.
Like a heart.
Yeah, almost. It's a massive bit of coral though.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's more of this colour contrast between the reds and the blacks and the greens and the blues. It's just insane. I don't know if the camera's showing it up, but it's pretty spectacular. I don't know if we could have lunch in a better place. So we've got Sayers over here, we've got crosscuts here, nice little setup here. Got the table decoration happening here, and that's our view. So not a bad spot to have lunch on a Wednesday. If we find better, we'll let you know. The tides is going to be low soon. The heat of the day, like it's 1:30, 2 o'clock or something. We're going to go around and try and find those rock pools. I suppose they're just around the point here, supposedly.
850 metres. 850
metres. I don't believe that for a second, but I have been wrong before, once. Once
this morning.
once today. Anyway, we're going to go around and see if we can find these rock pools. So we haven't walked far, only the length of the beach. There's already a couple cool little caves. I don't go back very far, but still cool. The colours in here are insane again. This is the second little beach when you leave camp that you walk past. Again, picture perfect. Can't say not a cloud in the sky because there is a couple, but it's still the blues of the sky, the blue of the ocean, or the turquoise, and then the darkness of the rocks and the red of the cliffs. The place is just insane. And way off in the distance is Katrine because she's looking for shells. Yeah. Well, I have no idea. Look at this, the rock face has just fallen off here. Huge rock slide. Don't know when, it looks pretty fresh. Alright, let's keep walking. There's a piece on the point here that looks like a lion's head. Now, I don't know if anyone can see it, but I'll show you as we get closer. Pretty cool rock formation. And again, just the view, different colours, it's just stunning. You found something, babe, have you? This bit of coral.
Look at this. It's my, oh, imagine an aquarium.
Yeah. The
little fishies going in and out.
Yeah.
Can I take it with me?
Sure. Look at these colours. These rock formations at the end here.
That's amazing.
This is unbelievable.
What is that? The 1, 2, 3, 4
Yeah. And the view.
Yeah, one's here, one's below.
Yeah, it is. I can see it through here.
Up there?
Yeah. That's what we've come to. Beautiful little rock pool. Over by this big cliff here. I can see a couple of fish in there and everything. Okay, so we're making our way across the rocks out in the water. The tide's not going out far enough for us to get through without getting wet. So we're going to get wet. We're hoping we can get to it by water. If not, we've had a nice swim anyway. This is sand. Still sand here. This spectacular piece here. The rock pool's just over this ledge. We made it. It's beautiful.
Everyone, this is gorgeous. It's beautiful in here. It's cold other than I thought. I thought it'd be warm, but it's lovely temperature. Beautiful, beautiful view as well. And yeah, like I said, come here, bring it.
Mum.
Beautiful blue water, changing colour into the sand and the cliff face. And you come round and you've got, it's very three-dimensional, where you've got the red rock behind and the white rocks in front are actually separated by several metres. There's all different caves up in here. You got the blue of the sky. You come round, you got a bit of green on the rock here. And then you got another cave in under here. And then the rock goes into black. And the blue sky, and then out to the blue water again. Huge cave in there. There's little caves off to the side here.
It's deep, that one.
It's deep, goes a fair way back.
Well, it looks like I'm not going.
You're not going to go in there and have a look, babe? There's a bit of an idea of how far the tides go out here and how massive they are. This is the rock where we were walking before, and I was waist deep in water. And we walked down here, and I walked around here between this rock here, and I filmed the water going up in here, which was waist deep before, but now it's as dry as. So, and then the tide is all the way out there. So they're massive tides. They're getting bigger. We're in the neap tide at the moment. It's now it's like several meters away, so it's a bit of an idea of how far the tides go out. We were swimming all the way back up the beach up there. Rocks at low tide, and we found a sea cucumber, we used to call them, or sea slugs. Big one there, and there's another one over here. Oh yeah, we're actually out here because I broke a lure off when I was fishing. I thought we might come out here and find it. So I remember casting in this direction. If we find a lure, I'll be even happier. Quick drink.
For a minute?
For a minute. Grab the towel, and now we're walking around to this heart rock. A few hundred metres walk down the beach from where we're camped, and you come to the Love Heart Rock, which you can see here in front of us. Perfectly shaped. The thing is quite big. I'll walk up to it so you can see us, see how big it is. Oh, there we go. Let's wait for Katrine. So here we are at the Love Heart Rock at Pender Bay. You can see it here behind us. Hopefully get a bit of a view of it there. So we made it. I don't know if this is the pinnacle of the trip, or...
For me it is. I was really looking forward to seeing this. I don't know how we're going to take it home though.
No,
Does it look great in the backyard?
Look good in the backyard. Fit in the back of the ute.
You got your fridge and everything there.
Oh, it's bloody
we'll have
dry.
to leave it here.
Have to leave it.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's stunning though. Absolutely beautiful.
So we'll get a few photos, and we'll stand here and have a romantic kiss or something. Who knows?
Who knows?
The two girls, the reason main... Hey!
Oh,
hey!
well, that's an age problem.
Yeah, that's an age problem though. The two girls, the main reason why we've come here is because of these two girls. They finally got to the Heart Rock.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
And Harper's up there. There's three girls, sorry.
Thank you for
But yes,
bringing us all this way.
Yeah.
there we go. So we got you here safely. So that was it. What a day. Walked around to the rock pools. Come up to the Heart Rock here at Pender Bay. Now we're going to walk back and have a well-earned beer, maybe a wine, maybe a bourbon, and then maybe another fire and cook a nice steak for dinner. So
Okay.
yeah, we're going to try and bake a cake. We're going to try and bake a cake for dessert tonight. We'll see how that goes. I'll take you through and show you the fail or the significant triumph of baking a cake. We'll see how it goes.
Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. Got no idea what the date is, but Paul and I,
It's Friday morning.
it's Friday morning. There we go. I don't even know. Friday morning, we're pulling into Cygnet Bay to stay the night. Paul and I. Claire and Anthony are heading off into Broome for a birthday, and we've decided to use the night stay here and check out Cygnet Bay. So stay tuned and we'll show you around.
So these ones have only had one little nucleus and piece of mantle tissue put inside them. This will be the only pearl they'll be producing. Won't be seeded again, because for the purpose of this demonstration of actually opening up all the way, we have to cut through that little muscle that's holding it shut. So that will sadly kill our oyster, but even if we don't get a good pearl, nothing goes to waste here. So we're using the other byproduct oyster. So does someone want to help me open up the oyster? We have some little volunteers at the front there. Sometimes requires a joint effort, so big muscles. Put your thumbs right in there and pull them down two sides onto the table. Beautiful, good work. That was a very professional harvest. So there we have the inside of our oyster. Nothing too pretty, but we've got that mantle tissue there. You can see where I cut through that muscle attached to that side, and then that's where it's sitting still attached to the other side. So the first thing I do when I open up an oyster is feel around that mantle tissue, because that's where those natural pearls would be sitting if one had happened to form in there. So if a little piece of sand had gotten in there, that's around where it would be formed. Sometimes those little keshi pearls can be so tiny that you don't even notice them. So not feeling anything in there. Next thing I'm looking for, I'm sure you can all guess. Does anyone want to have a little feel of what might be inside there? We'll start over this way and we'll pass it around the table. So if you give a little pinch right in there,
So I'm guessing there's something in there from your face.
We're hoping there's something in there. I can feel something. I wanna get some confirmation from everyone else.
Everyone's going to that same spot.
Drop him in there.
He's like, "Ah." Can you feel it?
Yeah. It's all in there.
Yeah, that's one, just in case you missed it.
Right. So now we have to pop it out. So does someone actually want to pop out a little pearl? We've got lots of volunteers. I'm sorry that not all of you can pop it out, but we'll see if you guys can get that little pearl out of there. And show it to us all when you birth it to the midwife.
Wow.
There we go.
Nice.
So you've all just witnessed the birth of a pearl. You're all parents now. If it's not just getting cleaned up and sold as a shell in the gallery or turned into a ridgie by Bruce, it actually gets shipped away where it's ground up into a powder, and that can be used in anything from pearlescent paint, so that pearlescent shine in your car's paint for all of us. So this shell, that gets, I scrub out all of that yucky stuff and it gets dried out, and crack off all of that stuff around the outside.
Yeah, I know it's a pearl farm, and there is the word farm in there, but I wasn't expecting to see the chook scratching around. But there you go, something different. So Cygnet Bay, they've got these, there's only 6 caravan sites here, I'll give you a quick look around at the 6. So there's one over there and there, and then there's a permanent residence there, and there's a nice gap, and then there's this site which is ours, and then over there there's another site, and there's one beside that. So they're great little sites. They're nice and private. You can't really see your neighbours, sort of thing. So if you're ever over this way, I'd recommend stopping in here. It's pretty cool. It's a cool little place. The sun's been up for a little while now, and it's still nice and cool. There's plenty of trees, plenty of shade. I had dinner last night up at the restaurant. That was really nice. They've got a great little chef up there, and yeah, the pool, the scenery. It's just a really good little place.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Katrina and Paul. So this, what we're coming out to now, we've been driving around a little bit at Cygnet Bay. We've just come out to this beach access, and you can drive out, and it is gorgeous. So I'm going to pop you out the window so you can really see what's happening and how beautiful this is. Tour this morning, and it was really good. I'd recommend it as well. It was only $36 or something each for adults. It only went for a short while. Very different to the Willie Creek one. So if you can afford to, and you've got the time, do both, because they're very different and both really, really interesting. So what do you reckon, babe? You reckon that's good advice? Do both? So if you can. I did try, like I think you all know, I got the Willie Creek pearl out of my Keshi pearl is out of the Willie Creek tour that we did, the shell. Didn't get one today. We did have a pearl, a beautiful round pearl in our shell today for our tour. But yes, it was over budget, we'll put it that way. And I've already got spoiled anyway. So it was good fun though, enjoyed it. And then now we're just exploring around the beauty of this. In our travels in Australia, there are these little towers, stone towers or stone castles. What do you call them? Stone, just where people leave their mark. It's definitely not Stonehenge. People leave their mark to say, well, here, there's no writing on the rocks or anything like that. It's just a little, someone starts it and everyone pops on their little stone. So we're going to do the same thing. And this one looks like it's been going for a while. There's a lot of rocks there. So you've probably all seen them, whoever's been lucky enough to travel around. So we'll pop a stone on there for us, and keep having a quick look around. Hey, nice little heads up. With this popping a rock on for Paul and I onto this little tower to sort of state that we've been here. Not that easy. All these rocks pretty much all attached permanently to each other or still in the ground. So it's taken us quite a while of touching and kicking rocks to find one that's not attached. So I think that is the challenge of it all. This one here, for example. Nice big rock, not in the ground, it's attached underground. So we've got one. We've succeeded in the mission. Next mission is to get up the hill of rocks in thongs. And the placement. Can't really go wrong with the placement. So we're going to go right on top of the tower. Maybe, hopefully. Well done, babe, that's perfect. Woo! Let's put your nails in as well. Beautiful. now we're just going to drive you back through some of the cabins, just a couple of the ones that you can hire for, I'm not sure of the prices because we've got a caravan. So, but they look pretty cool. So we'll just show you in case you're interested, and then you can ring up and get the price and see what the go is. Or a tent, they call them tents. So that was tent 1, and nice and close to the water, here's tent 2.
So it looks like we've almost got the place to ourselves. There's not too many people up here. There's a couple of people having a bite to eat and a cake and coffee, I think. But yeah, we're going to go for a dip.
Careful, mate. Careful. I want to dip it. No, I'm going to stand up. I can't.
Yeah, you can't stand up?
No.
Oh, I can just tippy toe.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
So here we are in the pool. I was wrong, we don't have it to ourselves. There's a bunch of
One family. We've got 20 kids.
1,000 kids jumping and splashing everywhere. Anyway, what do you do? It's school holidays, I guess you've got to expect it.
Can you see the, like, it looks like an infinity pool.
Looks like an infinity.
And it is an infinity pool.
Only when I'm hanging onto the edge.
Infinity pool. Don't hang on.
No, we're hanging on. But there's the view, there's the pool. We can pretend we're the only ones here.
Yep.
Apart from those.
We're making that noise.
Yeah, we're making those noises.
It's beautiful. Bit cold when you first get in, but it's good now.
That's good now.
Not even cold.
No, not even cold.
Alrighty. Bye.